baby did even worse.
I feel this.
Now I drive alone past your
It hurts in my heart, like it's really.
Until I make you mad.
Oh.
It's always.
Yeah, it feels icky, right? So good. Yes.
Good for you, I guess you're getting everything.
I hate that someone made her feel like this. Oh, it pisses me off. I like the bass in this one too, it's good. Ooh, I like this. I am ready to channel my inner teen for this, and I'm so excited. We are doing Olivia Rodrigo's Sour today, and I'm so excited. By the way, hello, welcome to Passion Dump of an Autist. My name is Valerie. If you're wanting to take a deep dive into Olivia Rodrigo's discography and her videos and some live stuff, then this might be the channel for you. I will warn you though, I stop a lot and I talk a lot and I get into my feelings, and you know, that's just what we do. So if that all sounds good to you, make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below. I also do have a Patreon where I will put all my uncut reactions. So if you want the extra talking, also, you know, a lot of times we got to cut out a bunch of content for copyright for YouTube. So if you want to join me on the journey, then just click the link in the description. Okay. So we had done Drop Dead recently last week, and I was obsessed with that. I loved it. And I did explain in that video that basically, technically, I've heard Sour and Guts, although I haven't done the deluxe. I think it's called Spilled. I don't know those songs like at all. But the way, if you've been on my channel before, or if you haven't, I'm going to explain to you right now what I do. I like to, you know, put the lyrics up and, you know, really dive into things and really try to understand what the artist is trying to say. And I have to be honest, technically because I heard the singles and I was like, oh, this is so cool. I like this artist kind of thing in my head. And so I've put it on, you know, you can just like put on an album while you're cleaning the house or whatever. So it's like, I've heard it very casually, but I actually haven't sat down in the way that I like to consume music and done Sour and Guts. So that's what we're here to do today. Okay, let's do it. I'm excited. So yeah, I think we're late teens. I gotta get back into that mindset. I'm excited. Here we go. Brutal. That's pretty. I like how this is starting. Very cinematic with the strings. Whoa! That was an amazing way to start. I forgot. That's so good. Oh my god, it was like such like beautiful strings. It was like we were, I don't know, it just reminds me of, I don't know, because I'm trying to channel, I'm 39, okay? So I gotta go way back to get in the mindset of this, okay? A long time, right? And so I'm just trying to think, like, it reminds me of like being on your bed or something and daydreaming, and then all of a sudden like something just like hits you and you're like pulled out of that daydream. That's what that reminded me of. I don't know if that's what she was going for. That's what I was picturing in my head. Let's do it again though. That was amazing. I loved that. That rocked. Yes! Oh my god, best opening ever.
I'm so insecure, I think that
Yeah.
I'll die before I drink.
Okay.
And I'm so caught up in the news of who likes me and who hates you. And I'm so tired that I might quit my job, start a new life, and they'd all be so disappointed, cause who am I if not exploited? I'm so sick of 17. Where's my fucking teenage
Right?
dream? Someone tells me one more time, enjoy your youth, I'm gonna cry. And I don't stick up for myself, I'm anxious and nothing can help. And I wish I'd done this before, and I wish people liked me more. All I did was try my best, it's the kind of things I did.
Why does it make me emotional? Oh my god. Yeah. If you're new to the channel, I'm pretty I really get into the things I'm listening to. That's wild. That's wild. You know what it is? I was just thinking as I was listening to what she was saying and like reading these words, I just kept thinking, man, I needed this at like 16, 17. Like, like I would have loved that. I mean, I love it now. It's fun. It's fun to go back. Like I said, maybe it's like healing my inner teen, you know? It's so confusing. It's so confusing being that age. And I feel like everybody just, and by everybody, I mean like the adults around you just treat you like it's not important what you're going through. Oh, you're so dramatic and it's not important. But like hormones are wild when you're a teenager, and people forget that. Adults forget that. Like, can you just not remember what it was like and have some freaking empathy? Like, I always am thinking like I would never want to go back to being a teenager. Like, it was so rough. It was so hard to get through the days. Like, I never want to go back to that, to be honest, even though being an adult also friggin' sucks sometimes. A lot of the time, most of the time. We make do the best we can though. But yeah, that it really reminded me of that line. I love that. If someone tells me one more time, enjoy your youth, I'm gonna cry. Totally. Yeah. It's bringing me back. Like I said, I I think it's quite healing for me to hear this, because I think it's probably relatable when I say this, but like it's just hard. Like it's just frustrating. And just the amount of emotions. And I mean, for me personally too, I was dealing with undiagnosed autism and ADHD, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on. My nervous system was so dysregulated. I just didn't know how to exist, how to socialize, how to just get through the day. It was hard. And so yeah, this is so good. I love it. Let's keep going. I cried 50 seconds in. That's hilarious. To like something that maybe you could be like, I don't know if like a 39-year-old woman could relate to, you know, what a 17, 18, I don't know how old she was when she wrote this. I know it came out when she was like, what, 18 or something like that. But no, like it just brings me back. Like, we've all been there though, you know, and a lot of times there's wounds there that maybe we haven't fully processed or healed because we weren't able to do it then, because we were, like I said, you're just trying to get through the day. So damn, okay, this is great. I love it. Yes.
It's brutal out here.
It is. It's bad. I feel that. Yeah.
I feel like no one wants me.
Oh.
And I hate the way I'm perceived.
Yeah.
I only have 2 real friends, and lately I'm a nervous wreck. Cause I love people I don't like, and I hate every song I write. And I'm not
that
cool,
is,
I'm not
I love that line. I love that line, because I love people I don't like. We do that. How many of us freaking do that? Listen to that line and learn from it. Man, I spent so much of my life trying to make people that I don't even like be worried about whether they like me or not. Like, just listen to I'm giving you my advice. Listen to those lines and just do not care about people's opinion that you literally don't like. Honestly, it's easier said than done, but seriously.
Smart and I can't even parallel park. All I did was try my best. It's the kind of things I did. I'm relentlessly obsessed.
Yes.
They say these are the golden years, but I wish I could disappear. God, it's brutal out here.
Yes. That riff is good too. I love it.
Just having a really good time.
Yes.
Got a broken ego, broken heart.
Oh, beautiful. I like the vocals here.
God, I don't even know where to start.
So good. Man, tell me if you kind of, discovered Olivia through Driver's License and then you listened to this record right when it came out. Like, how did you feel listening to that opening track? Because I feel like that's absolutely so iconic and just so exciting. Like, that had to just make you feel like, who is this? Who is this person, Like, I'm going in already knowing, like I said, that I like the singles that I've heard, and I've kind of put on the record casually and kind of, so I already kind of have an idea of who she is, but like, I would love to hear from someone who didn't know what they were getting into and put this record on. Like, that would just completely, I don't know, gag you probably. I want to hear about that because that's so exciting how music can do that. Amazing first track. Wow. That was so good. Okay. What are we moving on to? Super short track, but like just grabs into, like, captures you right away. So good. Traitor. I don't remember this one. Here we go. Traitor. Pretty. It's pretty. I like all those layers. It's like angelic.
Guilty eyes and little white lies. Yeah, I played dumb, but I always knew.
Wait. Brown guilty eyes and little white lies. I love that. I love how she's using the two color brown and then white lie. I like that. It made me, that's why I was like, wait, what are we saying? Beautiful. The way that came in. I was not expecting that, but here we go.
Brown guilty eyes and little white lies. Yeah, I played dumb, but I always knew.
I played dumb, but I always knew.
You talked to her, maybe did even worse. I kept quiet so I could keep you.
Oh.
And ain't it funny how you ran to her the second that we called it quits?
But she knew.
Ain't it funny how you said you were
I want to stop before we get too much into it. Man, that hurts. I played dumb, but I always knew that you talked to her, maybe did even worse. Like, she doesn't know the details, but, she can feel it. She knows. You gaslight yourself sometimes, too, because you're so afraid of letting go of this person, even though clearly you feel that red flag. You feel that it's wrong, that they're not treating you like you deserve. And yeah. It's so relatable. And then you see it, right? You see it when you're not together anymore, and all of a sudden that person just runs to the other person, and you're like, oh yeah, I was right. Okay, perfect. Doesn't feel good though.
Now it sure as hell don't look like it. You betrayed me, and I know that you'll never feel sorry.
Oh, beautiful vocals.
But the way I heard, yeah, you talked to her when we were together, loved you
100%. Yeah, you would feel completely betrayed. And I love beautiful vocal performance as well. Like you can feel she's really recording this like just right from the heart. Loved you at your worst, but that didn't matter. You just feel betrayed, like because you are able to kind of well, and that's kind of when you realize, like, did I abandon myself? But also, a lot of times, like, we want to be people that, are empathetic and kind and compassionate when you see someone that you love and you care about going through something. Sometimes, you do want to kind of compromise and give this person grace and things like that. And really, you got to find that balance, right? Because you also can't abandon yourself, right? A lot of times, especially women, but of course anybody, a lot of times we abandon ourselves just to kind of stay in these relationships. And then you learn later on in life that it's not worth it. Like, it's just not. But totally relatable.
Now you bring her around just to shut me down, show her off like she's a new trophy.
Oh,
I
that
know
hurts.
if you were true, there's no damn way that you could fall in love with somebody that quickly.
Yeah.
Ain't it funny? All the twisted games, all the questions you used to avoid. Ain't it funny? Remember I brought her up and you told me I was paranoid. You betrayed.
Yeah, the gaslighting. And you told me, I remember I brought her up and you told me I was paranoid. Like, and it happened and it keeps happening. Don't let it keep happening, because man, even in my last relationship, this happened. Like the amount of times I gave the person, my ex, the opportunity to be truthful and have a real conversation, and then just it's like it still happens with grown-ass men. Like, it's very frustrating, especially when you're told, like, no, what are you talking about, you're crazy, and then you find out 2 weeks later that no, I actually was picking up on something. And then it makes you feel like you can't trust your own intuition. It's brutal.
And I know that you'll never feel sorry for the way I hurt. Yeah, you talked to her when we were together, loved you at your worst, but that didn't matter. It took you 2 weeks to go off and date her. Guess you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor.
Absolutely. Ooh, the way that comes in, I like that.
God, I wish that you had thought this through before I went and fell in love with you.
Yeah.
When she's sleeping in the bed we made, don't you dare forget about the way you betrayed.
Exactly.
'Cause I know that you'll never feel sorry for the way I hurt. Yeah, you talked to her when we were together. You gave me your word, but that didn't matter. It took you 2 weeks to go off and date her. Guess you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor.
Beautiful. Yes. Oh, I like that coming in. Gorgeous.
You're still a traitor.
How pretty.
God, I wish that you had thought this through before I went and fell in love with you.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, and you're left just feeling like a fool. That one. I actually relate to that one. Like, not in a younger self. Like I said, like this happened to me in the last few years. My last relationship. So, frick. Yeah. Ouch. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful song. I did recognize it kind of when the chorus came in, for sure. but definitely it was way more meaningful to, look at the lyrics. I do really love her writing. She's so good. And Driver's License, of course I know this one. But again, I don't even think this one I've really like listened or looked at the lyrics anyway. So, and yes, I think I know all the lore, so it's not something I will probably address. To be honest, it's not really, I don't really care. Like, it's just not the way I consume music. I know people get really caught up on like who this song is about and who we're talking about and all that stuff. And I totally get that. I get why people would, it's just not me. I just don't care that much. I care more about the themes and the story being told, but not the specific faces. So I'll just say that. But yes, I do know the general lore, I believe.
Got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. Cause you were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house. But today I drove through the suburbs crying cause you weren't around.
There was like a really interesting...
And you're probably
hold on, I want to go back and hear that.
To finally drive up to your house, but today I drove through the suburbs.
Oh, maybe it was earlier. Yeah, that was so interesting. It's beautiful writing though. Like, I can just see she's just painting this picture and I can see it perfectly in my mind. It's beautiful.
With that blonde girl who always made me doubt. She's so much older than me. She's everything I'm insecure about. Yet today I drove through the suburbs. Cause how could I ever love someone else?
Yeah.
And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one.
Beautiful.
And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone.
Totally.
Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about
Totally.
me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
I love she captures that feeling perfectly when you're just, it's so confusing. You're like, just a month ago you told me all these things and you made me believe. Yeah. I remember my ex, I remember just being so confused because I was like, he literally told me, I don't think, because we're also getting like older, right? Like I'm getting there. No, like I'm still young, but you know what I mean? Like I'm 39, okay? And I remember him saying to me though, like, because he's had a rough go of it as well. And I remember him saying to me, like, I don't think I'm gonna date after you. Like, if something were to happen, I don't think I'll date again. Like, I think I'll just be done. Like, I remember him saying that to me and I like believed it. And I don't even think I said that. Like, I think I was like, if it doesn't work out, I think I'll move on. To be honest. I remember saying that, but like not in a mean way, but I don't know. I didn't think of that, but I like believed him. But anyways, and then we broke up and he was the first one to move on. And I was just like, shit. You just said that. Like, it's fine. You can change your mind. Like, things change and you have different feelings and life happens. I get that. But it's still like from the perspective of like, it's confusing. And so she just like perfectly captures that feeling of just being confused. Like, I don't understand. Like, I took you as you being serious. Like, I believed the words you were saying to me. How can you move on this quickly? You said forever. Now I'm just here. Driving alone past your street. I'm just now the girl that's driving past your street feeling like shit. That's where we are right now. it's just so confusing. Anyways, I get passionate about it. It's beautiful writing though, because it really takes you to that feeling, which is why it's like reminding me, I guess, of my own experiences, because it's like, it's just, it captures that feeling so well that of course you're going to relate it to your own story too. And I really appreciate that.
And all my friends are tired of hearing how much I miss you, but
yeah,
I kind of feel sorry for them, cause they'll never know you the way that
right,
I
and you can't
did.
explain it to them. Ooh, that's the hard thing too, when you're like, you know, your friends, because they're trying to make you feel better, they'll be like, like he doesn't deserve you, he's just a jerk, like just get over him. And they'll say things like that, and it's coming from a great place, and you get it, but also in your mind you're like, you're not helping, because no, like you don't even understand what we had. You know, it's no one can tell you anything at that point. Like, you need to come to these realizations on your own. But it's frustrating because you're like, no, like you're just, but it's almost invalidating in a way, because you're like, no, I just want to grieve, I just want to be sad and be depressed because of this. Like, I'm sad, I wanted this thing to work, I thought this was going to work, so I just want to sit here and be sad, and I don't want to talk about how this person's an asshole. Maybe I'll get to that point. I don't want to talk about it right now. I'm sad, you know?
And pictured I was driving home to you, and I know we weren't perfect, but
I like this build in the production. Beautiful.
Can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone.
Beautiful.
I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said
I feel
forever,
this.
now I drive alone past your
It hurts in my heart. Like, it's really.
red lights, stop signs.
Yes.
I still see your face in
Of
the
course.
white cars, front yards. Can't drive past the places
Yeah.
we used to go to, 'cause I still fucking love you, babe.
That's it. That's it. That's why it's frustrating, right? When her friends are trying to help her get over it, that's why it's frustrating, because it's like nothing anybody says is going to take away the fact that you're still in love with this person. So if anything, it's going to piss you off because you feel like you have to defend them, and you don't want to defend them right now because you're sad. Oh, it hurts. Production is amazing. I mean, we know this song, obviously, just through this song has shot her up to fame so quickly. Like, it doesn't happen to many people this way, but like, I can obviously hear why. It's just absolutely incredible song.
Sidewalks we cross, I still hear your voice in the traffic. We're laughing over all the noise. God, I'm so blue, no, we're through, but I still fucking love you, babe. I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one.
Oh, beautiful.
And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone.
Oh, beautiful vocals.
'Cause you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me.
Oh, chills.
'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Yeah, you said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
Oh, man. So painful. So good. That's such a great song. She's such a great writer at such a young age. It's so wild. It's so cool to see, though. Okay. 1 step forward, 3 steps back. Here we go. Oh, right. This is okay. Gotcha.
Called you on the phone today just to ask you how you were. All I did was speak normally. Somehow I still struck a nerve. You got me fucked up in the head, boy.
Called you on the phone today just to ask how you were. All I did was speak normally. Somehow I still struck a nerve. Oof. Okay. Interesting.
Never doubted myself so much. Like, am I pretty? Am I fun, boy? I hate that I give you power over that kind of stuff. Cause it's always one step.
She's got awareness of it though. I like that.
Steps back. I'm the love of your life until I make you mad.
Oh.
It's always one step forward and 3 steps back. Do you love me, want me, hate me? Boy, I don't understand.
And those kind of relationships, especially when you're young and still inexperienced, and I mean a lot of us do it still, like into our 30s and 40s, so you know, it is what it is. But especially right when you are inexperienced, it's such a common pattern to, especially when you're still discovering who you are and your own inherent worth. When you have someone that's so hot and cold like that, you grasp on, you start becoming, you know, more anxious, but it's like you start wanting to like pull them in closer because it's like, you know, but then they always like they'll distance themselves, right? And then you'll be like, what is going on? I'm so anxious. And then they'll give you a little bit, exactly what she was saying, right? And it makes you just keep wanting to come back because it almost feels like this, you feel like you're auditioning for your own worth, but it feels good when they come back. You're like, oh, but like they do love me and I am worth it. But then again, then they distance again, and then you're like, what is wrong with me? But there's nothing wrong with you. You have inherent worth. You don't have to put up with that shit. But it takes a long time to learn that sometimes. It took me like 30 years, really, to be honest with you, unfortunately.
No, I don't understand. Maybe in some masochistic way, I kind of find it all exciting.
That's it. It pulls you in.
Will I get today?
Oh man.
Will you walk me to the door, send me home crying? It's one step.
She's very beautifully self-aware, and I love that.
I'm the love
I respect
of your
that.
life until I make you mad. It's always one step forward and 3 steps back. Do you love me, want me, hate me? Boy, I don't understand. No, it's back and forth. Did I say something wrong?
Again with the
It's back
confusion.
and forth, going over everything I said. It's back and forth. Did I do something wrong? It's back and forth. Maybe this is all your fault. Instead, it's one step forward and 3 steps back.
I love how she sings
And
that. I kind of want to
leave
hear
you
that
but
again.
the roller coaster. It's one step forward.
Beautiful. I
and
love
3
that slide.
steps back.
Gorgeous.
And I'd leave you, but the roller coaster's all I've ever had. It's
Yeah.
one step
That's all you
forward.
know. It's all you know, right? And we'll keep repeating those patterns. They almost feel comfortable if that's all we know, right? Until we finally make that conscious decision to be like, I'm not going to do that anymore. But the fact that she's kind of conscious about it means that it's very obvious to me that she will grow in that area and won't go until she's 30 years old like I did, repeating these same damn patterns. I have faith. And it sounds like, from what I know, like I said, I don't know much about celebrities' personal lives, but I believe she's in love, right? I think she's in a committed relationship. I don't know. I actually don't know. From what I can tell, though.
3 steps back. Do you love me, want me, hate me? Boy, I don't understand. No, I don't understand.
Beautiful. Okay. Next one is Deja Vu. This one and Good For You will kind of just, well, I mean, I'll probably friggin' stop anyway, but well, these ones I know quite well. Like I do know the singles quite well. So, but I'm excited to, I literally have never looked at the lyrics in my life though. So, but let's go. Deja Vu.
Car ride to Malibu, strawberry ice cream, 1 spoon for 2.
I love the melody, it's so pretty.
Jackets, laughing about how small it looks on you.
Oh, that's cool.
Watching.
Again, I really haven't like listened to it in like good headphones either, so I am enjoying the experience of listening to the production with these headphones on, because it's obviously a very different experience just kind of like putting it in your house on the speakers while you're cleaning than, you know, really paying attention to what's going on, and it's really good.
Of glee being annoying, singing in harmony. I
love
bet
that.
she's bragging to all her friends, saying you're so unique.
Oh yeah, now sorry, it took me a second to remember what this is about.
Tell her
Yeah.
that we did that too. She thinks it's special, but it's all reused.
Yeah.
That was our place. I found it first. I made the jokes you tell to her when she's with you. Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Do you get?
Again, she's really good at writing these like very specific moments. You can just, and feelings, you can just picture it. Like I just picture her being just like, you're feeling like you're on the outside watching this relationship, and you can just imagine how it's going because you intimately know, and you see this person introducing this other person to all the things that you know intimately and that maybe you introduced them to, and it's just annoying, but like you can't do anything about it. You just have to like watch it from the outside and let it play out the way it is going. But it's like, how can you do that? Like, it's so confusing. But yeah, again, perfectly captures that very specific feeling.
Deja vu.
Yeah.
Do you get deja vu?
Nice. It's so good.
Do you call her? Almost say my name, 'cause let's be honest, we're gonna do sound the same. Another actress. I hate to think that I was just your type.
Yeah, it feels icky, right?
I bet that she knows Billy Joe, 'cause you played her uptown girl. You're singing it together now. I bet you even tell her how you love her.
Oh, it's like she can picture it. She could picture it, right? Because she's experienced it intimately. So it's like, it's such a fucked up thought experiment to do. Yuck. It's so icky, but it's so real.
So when you're gonna tell her that we did that too? She thinks it's special, but it's
She'll catch on.
That was the show we talked about.
That's what you can sleep at night about. No, she'll catch on.
She's with you. Do you get deja vu when she's
like that. Such a messed up feeling. Wow, I like the production. So good. Okay, next one. Good for you. Obviously know this one. Here we go. So cool.
For you, I guess you moved on really easily.
I forgot how this started.
And it only took
It's
a
so
couple
cool.
weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world?
Yes.
Good for you, I guess that you've been working on yourself.
Okay.
I guess the therapist I found for you should really help. Now you can be a better man for your brand new girl.
It's so frustrating. It's so messed up how your perspective is, right? Because you're like seeing this person, but you like, this is the thing, like from the last song, right? Like she know if it's the same person, I don't know. Like I said, I don't care about the details, but if it is the same person, she knows this person intimately. So really, she probably knows better that it's not as good as it looks, right? But it's still the way that your brain makes up these stories. You see this person because you gotta know, like, what you're seeing on the outside is definitely not what you're seeing on the inside, especially for men too. Just the way this society is, it doesn't really allow men to express themselves, or, you know, they often will push their emotions down even more than women do, although society in general kind of does that. But you know, so you're seeing this guy out with this girl and like everything just looks perfect, but like you don't actually know, you're just creating these stories in your mind. But it's so relatable. I feel like we all do this. But it's like, do you really think everything's perfect? And he's like, you know, he's going to therapy that she suggested, but like, do you really honestly think that it's as perfect, you know? But it's so damn relatable because I feel like we all, like I said, we all do this. We create these stories, and we do it just in general too with social media, right? We see these people and you're like, oh my god, these people are out living the best lives, and like my life sucks, and like, but you're not like in their head. You don't actually know what's going on behind closed doors. You never do, right? And it's never, we're only just seeing a snapshot, but it's hard to remember that. I love that about this song. I love it. So good. Yes.
For you, I guess you're getting everything you want. You're
so cool. I love the verse.
Off. It's like we never even happened, baby. What the fuck is up with that?
Yes.
For you, it's like you never even met me. Remember when you swore to God I was the only person who ever got you? Well, screw that and screw you.
Yes.
You'll never have to hurt the way you know that I do. Well, good for you. You look happy and healthy. Not me if you look
That's so good. Not as unaffected, trust me. Or if he is now, he won't be later when he realizes. Trust me. They always realize later. Oh, it's so big. I love the budget. Oh yeah. I love the bass on this. It's so good.
Maybe you never cared at all. Maybe I'm too emotional. is like a wounded soul. Maybe I'm too emotional, or maybe you never get it all.
Ooh, I like this part. I know it's gonna kick in. When does it kick in? Right here? Yes! So good. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know when it was. So good. Nice.
For you, I guess you moved on really easily.
Love it. Such a good song. Again, I can't believe on a debut album to have so many amazing hits. Like, it's just unheard of. She's incredible. So good. Such a good vocal performance too. Especially on like those more like talk singing verses. So good. She does such a good job with that. Love it. Okay. Next one is called, do I know? Again, I have technically listened to this whole album, so technically I've heard it, but I don't think I remember what any of them sound like right now, because I really haven't heard it a lot at all. So that's cool. Okay, so the second half here, I don't really know much about. Here we go. Enough for You. Okay. I like that. Acoustic guitar, it's pretty.
I wore makeup when we dated, cause I thought you'd like me more.
Oh.
If I looked like the other prom queens I know that you loved before. Tried so hard to be everything that you liked,
Oh.
just for you to say you're not the compliment type. And I knew how you took your coffee and your favorite songs.
That's so annoying. I've dated that guy who's not a compliment type. And of course for years, I dated this person for years. This was not my, this was like a while ago. Years and years and years ago. But because I was like trying to be like the chill girl, I wanted to like be perceived as secure, even though I was incredibly insecure, but I didn't want to look like I was insecure. So, this guy would be like, I'm not exactly like that. Like, I'm not really the compliment type, but like, you feel how I feel about you, right? That kind of thing. I'm like, of course. I don't need someone. I don't need the affirmation from someone to like, I know. Like, I acted like that, but also it felt really shitty. Sometimes it's nice. I'm not afraid to admit anymore that it's nice when the person that you're with tells you that they love you and that they think you're pretty. You should be saying that every day. Life is too short for all that bullshit. But yeah, I spent years pretending to be secure and being incredibly insecure on the inside. It was not fun. It was not a fun time. Anyways.
By heart, I read all of your self-help books so you'd think that I was smart.
Exactly.
Stupid, emotional, obsessive little me.
Yep.
I knew from the start this is exactly how you'd leave. You found someone more exciting. The next second you were gone.
Oh.
And you left me there crying, wondering what I did wrong. And you always say I'm never satisfied, but I don't think that's true. 'Cause all I ever wanted was to be enough for you. All I ever wanted was to be enough for you.
Yeah, that's the mistake there. You're already enough. You're always already enough. If the person that you're with, if you feel like you have to do something to be enough for them, they're not the right person for you. There is someone out there. I promise you, there is someone that will love you for who you are. And I know that because at the end of the day, you can be that for yourself. And I know that seems very cliche, but it's true. And it's taken me a long damn time to learn that. But man, I felt this for most of my life, and she's just writing about this so beautifully, so honest and so raw, and how a lot of people feel, specifically women, but just people in general can definitely relate to this feeling.
Maybe I'm just not as interesting as the girls you had before.
I hate that someone made her feel like this.
Oh,
It pisses me off.
Someone who loved you more. I'd say you broke my heart, but you broke much more than that. Now I don't want your sympathy, I just want myself back before you found someone more exciting the next second.
That's the line. That's the line of the fucking song. I don't want your sympathy, I just want myself back, right? Because you've twisted and you know, morphed yourself into this person that you think this other person wants. And in that process, you abandon yourself, you lose yourself. And then after you go through all of that trying to transform for this person and not for yourself, and they still don't choose you, you're left broken. It's a hard lesson to learn. One, you can see I've learned many times over, and so it's kind of just bringing back that wound for me, but it's such a real feeling, and she's really doing such a great job with expressing that, because you really do. That's why I say, like, it doesn't matter how much you think you want someone, because if you have to change yourself for them, they are not the right person, because you will literally lose yourself, and yourself is really all you have. So they're not for you, and that's a tough pill to swallow, because you think that you know everything. You think that they're gonna make you happy, right? But that's where the work needs to go in, right? Where you got to find your own joy and happiness in yourself first, and love yourself first, so that you can walk away from these kind of relationships before it breaks you. But sometimes that's the lesson that you need, unfortunately. I mean, it's what I needed to learn firsthand. It took me a long time, but I needed that. Yeah, ooh, so painful. I have chills.
You were gone, and you left me there crying, wondering what I did wrong. You always say I'm never satisfied, but I don't think that's true. 'Cause all I ever wanted was to be enough. Don't you think I loved you too much to be used and discarded? Don't you think I loved you too much to think I deserve nothing? But don't tell me you're sorry, boy, feel sorry for yourself. 'Cause someday I'll be everything to somebody else.
True. Beautiful.
They'll think that I am so exciting.
Absolutely.
And you'll be the one who's crying.
That's what you need to realize, right?
You say I'm never satisfied, but I don't think that's true. You say I'm never satisfied, but that's not me, it's you. 'Cause all I ever wanted was to be enough. But I don't think anything could ever be enough.
Exactly.
For you.
Oh, this is painful.
Enough for you. No, nothing's enough for you.
Ouch. Oh, beautiful though. Super raw, super emotional, vulnerable. Okay. Happier. Maybe I know Happier. Is that one of the singles? I might know this one.
We broke up a month ago. Your friends are mine, you know. I know you've moved on, found someone new. One more girl who brings out the better in you.
Okay.
And I thought my heart was detached from all the sunlight of our past.
That's
But
beautiful.
she's so sweet.
That line, I thought my heart was detached from all the sunlight of our past. Because that's the thing, when you're going through a breakup, it's like your brain suddenly forgets all the like shitty things that they put you through, and you only see the good, the sunlight. And then so it feels like she's like finally, she thought she was finally past that sunlight. But no, obviously.
Sweet, she's so pretty. Does she mean you forgot about me? Oh, I hope you're happy, but not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know. I can't let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier. And do you tell her she's the most beautiful girl you've ever seen? And eternal love bullshit, you know.
That's such a complicated emotion. It's like you're trying so hard. You're trying so hard to be detached and to let go and to be like the good ex or something. Like I need to be healthy. I need to, but it's like, no, like if I'm being honest with myself, I do hope you're happy, but I can't, I don't have it in me to wish you happier than it's like you still have that, like you're still holding on with that little bit of thread there. So real.
You'll never mean. Remember when I believed you meant it when you said it first to me. And now I'm picking her apart, like cutting her down to make you miss my wretched heart. But she's beautiful. She looks kind.
Like she wants to be the bigger person. She wants to be in this healthy space, but she's like so self-aware that she's being toxic and destructive and selfish, and it's like it's cathartic. It's almost like I quite love this because it feels like something that you would actually just write in your diary and maybe be afraid to admit. I think a lot of people might be afraid to admit some of these thoughts and feelings, but I feel like we all have these thoughts and feelings at times, like, and usually you would, I mean, for me, my strategy, right, would be to write in a journal, and that would be the catharsis and the getting out. But instead of doing that, she's literally writing a song about it. But it's so, like, it's brave, really, because like I said, I feel like a lot of these thoughts and feelings are ones that you wouldn't necessarily want to say out loud in public. Like a normal person who isn't an artist, right? But she's doing it because she's an artist, and she makes us feel seen. Anybody who's ever had this feeling, which I feel like is most people that have been in relationships, it's so human and normal, even though you realize, like she even says, I know it's selfish, but it's like, but this is how I'm feeling right now. It's so real.
She probably gives you butterflies. I hope you're happy, but not like how you were with me. I'm selfish.
I like that melody. It's pretty.
So find someone great, but
I like the bass in this one too. It's good. Sounds so good. It's so up in the production. I like it.
Say you love her, baby, just not like you loved me. And think of me fondly when your hands are on her. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier.
Pretty. I like all the little like interludes and things like that too. They're all beautiful.
Just not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know. Can't let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier.
beautiful. Again, she just like perfectly captures these very specific emotions, like a snapshot of an emotion that you might have, but it's like passing. Like you might have this feeling, this thought, I don't know, for like 20 minutes, and you might journal about it, and then you kind of go on with your day. But she like captures that in a song, and I love that. I love that she's able to be, because it's so specific, I guess, is what I'm really enjoying about that. Beautiful. Okay. Where are we in the record? Okay, last 3 songs. This has been so fun. I can't wait to do the next, what is the next one? Guts, yeah. I can't wait to do that as well. But I'm excited to like catch me up though, really. Like that's what we're doing, because I kind of was already like a, I guess, low-key kind of fan. Like I said, obviously I hadn't like sat down and can't really call myself a fan, but like just from afar, I was like, oh, I like this girl. She's cool. Like that kind of thing, you know? But I hadn't really like focused on it. So I'm excited to actually focus on it, and because like I said, I've had kind of a respect for her since she came out. Just yeah. Anyways, this is fun. Jealousy. Here we go. Oh, this is cool. I always like a good bass.
I put my phone across the room, 'cause all I see are girls too good to be true.
Okay.
With paper white teeth and perfect bodies. Wish I didn't care. I know their beauty's not my like, but it feels like that weight is off.
I love that. I love that idea. I know their beauty's not my like, but it feels like it. It's like when you just like, you logically know, you know the thing you're supposed to say, right? But we're human and we still have feelings. And I think she just puts that perfectly there, because a lot of times you're like, oh, I know I'm not supposed to be feeling this way, but I still feel this way. Ick, you know? It feels like that to me.
On my back, and I can't let it go. Comparison.
Ooh.
It's killing me slowly. I
like this.
About kids who don't know me. I'm so sick of myself. Rather be
Ooh, I like this.
anyone else. But jealousy started
Following me. Okay, yeah. This is such a cool song. I like it sonically.
I see everyone getting all the things I want. I'm happy for them, but then again I'm not. Just cool vintage clothes and vacation photos. I can't stand it. Oh God, I sound crazy.
It's like
but
the self-awareness again.
I know it's true, but I can't help getting caught up in your comparison. Is killing me slowly. I think too much.
This chorus is so
Kids
good.
who don't know me. I'm so sick of myself.
Oh, that sounds so good. I love the production on this one.
Anyone else? And jealousy. Yeah, all your friends are so cool. You go out every night. And your daddy's a good star. Yeah, you're living the life. Got a pretty face, pretty boyfriend too. I wanna be so bad, and I don't even know you.
I don't even know you. That's the thing. That's exactly what I was talking about a few songs ago, when it's like you're looking at people, you literally don't know them, but you're just making up stories in your brain about how much their life is so much better than yours. And she's so self-aware about that, but it is something that we do constantly, especially with social media.
Happier, prettier, jealousy, all I see, what I should be. I'm losing my
Right.
all of your comparison is killing me slowly. I think too much about kids who don't know
Yes.
me. And I'm so sick of myself. Rather be.
Yes.
Anyone else? Jealousy. Oh, I'm so sick of myself. I'd rather be. Anyone else? Jealousy started following me.
Ooh, I loved how that one sounded. That might have been my favorite as far as like the sonic landscape of that. Like the production was just so good. It was so like just smooth and sounded so good. Especially the chorus. So good. Okay. Last two songs here. Okay, Favorite Crime. Track 10. Here we go.
Know that I loved you so bad, I let you treat me like that. I was your willing accomplice, honey.
Yeah.
And I watched as you fled the scene, though as you buried me. One heart broke, 4 hands bloody.
Oh.
The things I did, just so I could call you mine.
Oh, again, like
The things you did.
yeah. Again, there's a lot of themes here of like trying to control the narrative, or not the narrative, but trying to control this relationship in a way, just out of anxiety, out of losing this person, like controlling how you act, controlling how, trying to control how other people perceive you, and you know, morphing into things that there's a lot, but a lot of we do this especially at that age, because you're still trying to find out who you are, and sometimes it takes a long time. I'm still figuring out who I am. I don't know if I'll ever figure it out, but I'm trying. One heart broke, 4 hands bloody. Both of us did this, but okay. Beautiful. I love that lyric. Okay.
I hope I was your favorite crime. You used me as an alibi. I crossed my heart as you crossed the line, and I defended you to all my friends. And now every time a siren sounds, I wonder if you're around, 'cause you know that I do it all again. All the things I did, just so I could call you mine.
Having all these regrets of again, it's like losing yourself in a relationship. You're looking at it and being like, why did I do that? And realizing that you really did kind of lose yourself and abandon yourself in that relationship. It's a hard truth to swallow after the fact.
Well, I hope I was your favorite crime.
Oh, pretty.
It's bittersweet to think about the damage that we do, 'cause I was going down, but I was doing it with you. Yeah, everything we broke and all the trouble that we made. But I say that I hate you with a smile on my face. Oh, look what we became. All the things I did, just so I could call you mine. All the things you did, well, I hope I was your favorite crime. Your favorite crime.
Beautiful.
Your favorite
vocals.
crime. 'Cause baby, you were mine.
Pretty. Ugh, a lot of this is so painful. Okay, and this is the last one, I think. Yeah, hope you're okay. Okay. Man, it's so painful. It's brutal. Sorry, that's such a bad joke. Okay, I'll move on. I hope you're okay. Here we go. I like this.
Knew a boy once when I was small, a towhead blonde with eyes of salt. He played the drum in the marching band.
Okay.
His parents cared more about the Bible than being good to their own child.
Many
He
such
wore long
cases.
sleeves 'cause of his dad.
Oh.
And somehow we fell out of touch.
Oh.
Hope he took his bad deal and made a royal flush.
Absolutely.
Don't know if I'll see you again someday, but if you're out there, I hope that you're okay.
Oh, that's really sweet. That's sad.
My middle school friend grew up alone. She raised her brothers on her own. Her parents hated who she loved. She couldn't wait to go to college. She was tired cause she was brought into a world where family was merely blood.
Yeah.
Does she know how proud I am she was created?
Oh, that's really sweet.
With the courage to unlearn all of their hatred.
Totally. It's so much easier
We
to
don't
not.
talk much, but I just gotta say I miss you. And I hope that you're okay. Address the letters to the holes in my butterfly wings. Nothing's forever. Nothing's as good as it seems. And when the clouds won't iron out, the monsters creep into your house. And every door is hard to close. Well, I hope you know how proud I am you were created.
I love that line. It's
With
so
the courage
sweet.
to unlearn all of their hatred.
Seriously.
God, I hope that you're happier today. Cause I love you. And I hope that you're okay.
Oh, that was really sweet. And it's so true. It's so easy to, go through this shitty childhood and learn these shitty habits and hate from your parents. It's hard work to do the unlearning and the deprogramming of the things that were taught, right? All of that work, anti-racism work, feminism, any of it, all of it. There's so much that we're socialized into in this world, and we don't have a choice where we end up as far as, who our parents are and things like that. But we do have a choice to make it right and unlearn all that bullshit, right? And really beautiful. But it's hard work to do. You need to do it. You should do it. But it is hard work. And a lot of people just kind of don't put the work in, right? That's why we continue to perpetuate this kind of world that we have right now. Really beautiful record. Wow. I'm so glad. Like I said, technically, I've played it through, but I had no idea. A lot of them, it felt like, honestly, listening to it for the first time, because I don't even remember, first of all, and it definitely was my first time reading the lyrics and things like that. So I'm so glad that I did that. And even the ones that I knew decently well, the big hits, obviously I'd heard it, but it still was really good to sit down and really pay attention to what she was trying to say. She's such a great writer at such a young age. So it's definitely worth it to do. I can't wait to kind of go through. We're gonna, like I said, we'll go through some of the stuff here, and then we'll do Guts, and then, what is it, in June? We get the new album, and that'll be fun to go through together. I'm excited. As far as my favorites, what were like Brutal? I started crying within the first 50 seconds. It was just a great way to start a record, and it just got me into that place right away. I loved that. obviously the driver's license is like incredible. There's a reason why it did what it did. What was the other one that a lot of themes that were just so relatable, like Enough for You. It's just so sad. Happier, I loved that one because like I said, it just, yeah, it were things that a lot of people would be afraid to say, but it's a lot of things that she's writing about are things that we really, a lot of us really have had those feelings. So beautiful. I love Jealousy. I just love the production on that was so freaking good. Yeah, and that was a really beautiful way to end off. Anyways, let me know your favorites. I enjoyed that so much, and like I said, I think we'll probably go through maybe the music videos and get a taste for that. Well, let me know. Let me know if there's anything else I should be doing for this little era to like catch me up. Yeah, I'm so excited. Let me know. Let me know your favorites, and we'll talk about it in the comments. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week. And I'll see you for the next video. Bye.